Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Charisma Check podcast. I'm your host and dungeon master, Peter Johnson. Normally, this is where we would begin the show, but I first have something to explain. Unfortunately, we experienced some technical difficulties the last time we recorded, resulting in us losing the beginning of this episode, episode 11. This went unbeknownst to me until I began editing it, leaving us with no way to fix the problem. So, I would like to apologize for the missing audio and the resulting shortness of this episode, and I will here offer you a synopsis of the lost recording. When last we left our heroes, they had staked out the dead drop location, sprung a trap on the Drawn Enterprise's courier, and swiftly knocked her unconscious. After subduing and securing the unconscious courier, our heroes decided to take her to Lilith's nearby basement apartment, where they conducted a very effective interrogation. The courier, Ofen Nelenthar, unwilling to risk further physical injury and having no stake in this game, willingly gave up all the information that she had. She readily disclosed that she was hired by the very same gnome who hired the doppelganger Knot, and she was ordered by this gnome to deliver the artifact to a lighthouse on the northeastern coast of Akkadia, near the small fishing village of Pescatoon. After a brief meeting, the party decided to knock her out once again and leave her in the city with all of her possessions and a small amount of gold. It is here that we rejoin the party to continue this episode of the Charisma Check podcast. Okay, so you guys have basically decided to drop her in an alley somewhere with some money.
Yep.
Yeah?
Okay. I guess that's what we decided.
Yeah. We pick back up, us letting go of her, and her flump, running down in an alley, billowing dust.
Are you all doing this together, or are you just sending one of you to do it? Or are you just going to send not to do it? Or, you know?
Well, I like not. I might just go with them if it's going to be not.
Okay.
He's pretty
So
cool.
just the two of you then?
Sure.
Yeah. That's less conspicuous than a whole group of people dropping a body in an alley.
Lilith, make sure you give her dagger back. That way she can defend herself if someone tries to attack her.
I'll tell you about this here blackjack, but yeah, sure. Sure, I'll give
How
it
much
both.
how much
give her
gold
the
do you leave her?
How much would we agree
51.
upon?
51.
51? Okay, I thought we agreed upon like the 49.99.
51.
She does have a hood, right? Because when she walked in, she took her hood off.
Yes.
All right. Well, y'all drop her. I mean, we don't really have to be in your house anymore, so we can like lean her up against the wall and put her hood up like she's just had a bender.
Okay. So then you guys, I take it, just go back to the manor?
Yep.
Okay.
Head back to the manor.
Do you tell Not to go with you when
Yes.
you're done?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Not and Rolf and everybody. Back to the manor. It's probably 2 or 3 in the morning.
Oh boy.
I'm fine.
I'm
I'm perfectly fine.
Weren't we supposed to meet that dude? Or weren't we supposed to meet that dude?
What?
Which dude?
The dude by the lighthouse. He's kind of waiting, right?
No, that's probably at least a day's travel.
Yeah, you
We
would
have
know
plenty of
that
time for that.
Akkadia is not a large island, and you would guess from the distance it's about a day's travel.
So of course you'd need somewhere to sleep and then bring it back in the morning. So we could do that, but not bring it back.
Well, we're not giving him the artifact, that's for sure.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, it's still enough
So did
time
we-
that 8 hours, it's like 10 in the morning if you want to take a long rest.
Did we ever decide on killing him?
We have the doppelganger. We can still do my plan.
What was your
And
plan?
drop what
I kind of blocked it out by the idea of killing him.
Yeah, not could definitely look like her, if that's what you wanted.
I'm gonna head to my luxurious bedroom. I'll see you all in the morning.
Just glare.
Do you guys sleep through the night or meditate or whatever you want to do, whatever your predilection is, and then in the morning you know that Cassius and Waffles were supposed to come back. So do you wait for them, or do you just leave?
We could leave a note, like just
There's no
gone
rush.
hunting.
Yeah.
There's no rush.
Okay.
I'm going to do what I do every
And
morning.
there was, as the courier said, no time limit on this delivery. So if you wanted, you don't even have to go now. You can go in a few days, in a week, in a month.
Here.
Yeah, I mean, you could just not do it at all. Just throw all this paper in the trash I have in front of me. It's all fine. So, yeah, they'll eventually come back, and you can... Wafuzbal shows up with all of her stuff, and you can show her to her bedroom, and she'll basically spend the day setting up and getting acquainted with things, and equating with the manor, going over documents about the business, and then whatever tasks you tell her to do, you're the boss. So she'll do whatever you want now, basically. Unless it's, morally bankrupt. She might, fight against that.
Well, after waking up, I'll find Wafoosable and say, Miss Wafoosable, as part of your duties today or tomorrow, could you find someone to handle the grounds? We need to clear up the weeds and the bushes to make it look nice and trim.
Yeah, of course. No problem.
Well, Foosball, didn't you bring Zoe with you?
Well, you told me that you would have to think about it. That maybe she could stay. You didn't give me an answer, so she's still at my place.
Well,
She wasn't really happy about me staying here by myself, but I told her, it's just temporary.
You saying you only want to work here for temporary?
Well, I mean, hopefully she could come, right?
Well,
Aizen,
I don't quite see the problem with her.
Well, Aizen, giving it a night's rest, I have a proposal that I think we can give Miss Wafoosable.
Okay.
For allowing your partner to stay here, we could just take that out of your monthly pay.
Like how much?
A nominal amount.
Nominal. Can I get that in writing?
Hawthorne, we have we do require some more unskilled hirelings. Maybe we could just hire Zoe.
What's she good at?
That's
Does she cook, clean?
Bust in the room.
What? I don't know if I should talk about that in front of other people.
Eyes and blushes.
No.
Outside of that area of expertise.
She's a good cook, and she cleans when I'm out working. And she could do laundry. She could help out. She's not useless.
Would she get in the way of your work? Would having a personal relations at work stop you from being able to do your tasks and responsibilities? And would it be for her as well?
No, I think it's fine.
Would she get in the way of our work?
No, she's nice. She's nicer than me. She says I'm kind of mean. Sometimes. Then eventually, Cassius shows up.
Cassius, come here.
He shows up with a kind of a middle-aged lady who is helping him move his stuff.
Oh, okay.
She says, "Hi, I'm Cassius's friend. I thought maybe he could use some help. Being blind and all. He's been a friend for a long time. I thought I'd give him a hand."
That's fine.
The name's Mary. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Excuse me while I go take care of some business.
She just starts helping him in and moving stuff in, and
I immediately go to try to find Ralph.
he is in the study. He has clearly been up all night. You see a book with all of its pages torn out and dozens of origami animals on the table.
Ralph,
I think Nathan has died.
That book wasn't important, was it?
It says history of medicinal herbs in Akkadia.
Oh, Ralph, didn't we make a promise to you when we first brought you along on our little adventure?
Yeah, what was that?
I believe that we promised that we'd find you a way out of the city.
Oh, yeah.
The gate's over there.
I believe that, as much as it pains me to say this, it's time to part ways.
Oh, well, you're going to help me get out then?
It's not that hard, is it? You just stick with those pink ribbons or whatever in your hood or whatever, smell nice, and walk by the guards.
So, yeah, that would help. Yeah, that's a good idea.
It worked last time. I got a whistle.
Right now, I'm morally conflicting inside if I should just kill Ralph.
Oh, no.
Try to let him go.
Just what of mice and men moment.
Right.
Let's just look at the flowers, Rolf.
That wouldn't be a nice thing to do.
Oh no!
Ralph, let's go to the backyard.
Look at the pretty flowers.
Tell me about the origami bunnies again, Aizen.
I can't do it. I can't do it. Ralph, we'll find you. At this point, tears are going down my eyes. Ralph, we're going to find you a way out of the city. Just give me a little bit more time.
He puts his hand on your shoulder and says, "Oh, why are you crying? Hey, you're a good man.
I'm
you don't
fine,
need to be
Ralph.
crying."
I'm fine, Ralph. You're disgusting. And I'll just pat his hand.
In a good way.
Oh yeah, I get it. Okay.
Ralph, can you go for a walk with me?
Oh no. So yeah, of course. Where are we going? We gotta get some stuff. Where you want to?
Yeah, let's just go get some stuff for the house.
Okay. So what?
Fully stocked house. Let's go get some more stuff.
So what do you guys do?
If you're going to get more stuff, at least bring back more beer.
Oh, I was just gonna go and just kind of, I guess, spend the day with my best friend Ralph.
Yeah.
Does he have a to-do list? Things to do before.
I mean, there's all kinds of stuff you can do in Akkadia. It's a big city.
Ralph, is there anything that you just desire to do before that your time comes to an end? I mean, before that you leave town?
Oh, no.
But you mean before his departure?
Exactly.
I don't know where this is going, and this is making me nervous. Rolf says, "Well, I've never seen a play. You know, I always grew up poor, and now, you know, I can't really get in myself. If there's a way we could see a play, that would be pretty cool."
Absolutely. I could really go for a play.
All right. You go and see, there's a production of Shamlet.
It's a sham.
Yeah, the local theater.
Something's rotten in the state of Akkadia.
Yeah. So what do the rest of you guys do while they're going to see a play?
I will take Dunk to the workshop out back and just start kind of tinkering on him, specifically on his horns.
Okay, cool. Anybody else have any things they want to do?
I'll hang out with Not. He sounds interesting.
Okay. What do you want to?
I don't know, what does Not like to do besides money?
This is people watching.
Sure, let's do that.
I'm helping Cassius and his friend move him in a little bit, and also showing him where the food is so he can cook for me.
Yeah. You see that his friend Mary produces some little. It's like a little bundle that's tied up. That's a bunch of Braille signs. She says, "Oh, he helped. I stayed up with him and I helped him make these up, and so these would really help him around the kitchen. So I can help you put them up." And he'll start reading them and he'll tell you, "Oh, this one is flour." And then you can go put it where the flour is. This is pans, and you can put it in the pans. And you basically help him set up Braille signs around the kitchen and show him around. And
I like Cassius.
yeah. And Mary says, "Oh, yeah, I like him too. He's a really good guy."
Yeah. I almost threw a knife at his head. Well, almost hit him in the head with a knife.
"Oh, that's horrible. What made you do that?"
I don't know.
He didn't do the secret knock. He didn't do the knock. He didn't follow the instructions on the paper. I remember.
Lilith is just showing up everywhere today.
She's just bursting
Creepy, like just behind Mary. She's like, "Oh,
didn't do the knock.
Weren't you just talking to our other...
Employee? Yes. We're going to go people watching. Want to join us?
I'm going to eat. I just woke up.
Well, if you want to go watch some people, let us know. Bonding!
Where are you going to be?
I don't know. I'm going to follow him.
Well, I can't find you if you're just going to go.
I don't know. I'll ask Not. What does he want to people watch?
but anywhere where there are lots of different types of people. The more I familiarize myself with the population, the more faces I can reproduce. It's
To the high district it is.
yeah.
Hopefully
So you just
they
go-
don't hear that.
Yeah. So you guys can just go sit like in front of a busy tavern. People going in and out. Just order food, get some coffee. He's in his just like regular nondescript human form.
See a play.
Yeah. And he's just like pointing out people with you and like different facial features that he finds interesting and the way people walk and talk, and he's very like into studying human mannerisms and features and stuff.
If I was a dog,
I'll ask him if he enjoys drinking.
So I find it kind of dampens my ability to shift properly. If I'm intoxicated, sometimes I fail to reproduce key features of the people I'm impersonating.
But you can never have a truly good time.
So that's true. And, he'll order like a coffee with some liquor in it. You guys just start drinking and hang out.
Day drinking.
Day drinking, yeah.
Hey, I do that every day.
How long was my play?
Well, it's like Hamlet. It's like 3 hours.
Okay. It's
Yeah.
not very long.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not long. I would have fell asleep already.
Yeah, it's like 3.5 hours.
To pee or not to pee?
Yeah.
That's the
This
only
is
thing.
not a problem for Rolf.
I mean, I've been to a play that was 6 hours long.
Yeah.
So that's not long.
Yeah, it's, it's not like a,
Broadway production.
yeah, it's not like a huge production, but, so, I don't know if Hamlet is that long. Now somebody's going to write me. Like, Hamlet's this long, and if you see it live.
But it's Shamlet.
Yeah, this is Shamlet. Ha There are no monologues in Shamlet. It's all action. Yeah.
I guess I'll return home with Rolf.
Yeah, Rolf is like, oh, that was great. That was a good time.
It's a great time, Rolf.
I didn't really get it, but, it was cool.
Yeah, it's great. It's what you wanted.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you, Rolf.
What else is on that list?
Oh, no. He says, oh, why don't we do something you want to do? 'Cause you did
is
something
what
I want to do.
Rolf. I just want to spend time with you for now, Rolf.
At that point, you're walking downtown and you see Lilith and what you're assuming is not, since they went out together drinking at a tavern and talking.
Rolf, don't look now. I think we have a couple in our midst.
Rolf was like, oh yeah, look at that.
I'm not sure if it's entirely legal to be walking the street while drinking, but I am.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
sure. I mean, you're at the tavern still. You're like sitting outside, like at a cafe, kind of.
Yeah, I'm still drinking hard.
It's like, oh, you think they're gonna hook up? That would be weird. A doppelganger and a tiefling. Oh, never heard that one before. It's just like
A tiefling and a
just
doppelganger
like
walks into a
elbowing
bar.
you. He's like, oh, you gotta write that novel. Yeah, you know that.
Rolf. Oh, you're so funny, Rolf. Oh, Rolf. I pat him on the back.
He's like, oh, I should have seen that play.
Oh, yes, Rolf. Yes.
Anyway, so basically the day goes by. Wafuzbal will say she has found kind of a crew to hire to take care of the grounds. Says, yeah, it's a bunch of half-orcs. They're run by somebody named Maisie Veinaxe.
Maisie Veinaxe. Did you speak with this Maisie Veinaxe?
Yeah.
What was she like?
She's a young lady, probably in her 20s, pale skin. She seemed nice. The whole crew is half orcs. She really wants to give jobs to people who kind of get discriminated against sometimes. So I thought it was cool.
Well, foosball, I'm disappointed you didn't come to us before you made this decision.
Says, well, I mean, you told me to find somebody. I thought.
I told you to find somebody, but you needed to notify us before you make such a big decision like this.
I could go fire him. I mean,
How much are they going to be?
well, I haven't paid him yet.
How much was their price?
It basically, since it's part of the crew, it would be covered in your monthly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess it's fine. If you trust her, I'll trust her. I had a long day.
So then, after all this is taken care of, do you guys plan on setting out to go to the lighthouse and Pescatoon soon, or are you going to take some time to do more business stuff before you go?
Would you call what we're doing right now business, though?
Well, I mean, you've hired a crew who can
Just went on.
who can fix the lawn and everything. You've hired some more people. You need to figure out how to start making money. But so
I
far,
was willing to say we could open up a courier business, but we kind of left our courier in the street.
Trolleys.
yeah, you could build trolleys.
We build trolleys.
Oh, yeah, we do have a craftsman. Hello, craftsman.
Not in the trolley business. I'm much more on the gadgets.
Oh,
The yak business.
mechanical yak trolleys.
I believe,
Giant
as
yaks.
I mentioned, that yak took a very long time to construct. I can make smaller items much more quickly.
We could become warmongers.
Wait, can you make trebuchets?
Well, that would be a little simpler. It's not a magical device.
How about a ballista?
So what need have we for this? I can drop the designs,
We-
perhaps, and have our crew help construct it.
Well, it would be fun to have those on the roof, wouldn't it?
I don't deny that.
It's either that or we try to look for a magical, mystical creature to guard our place.
Cassius could open a bakery.
Or we could do that.
Cassius just comes in. Oh,
This is your dungeon master making a suggestion, just thinking about options. I don't know.
I like that, actually. We have a small little bakery in the midst of our mischievous deeds.
It is a historical site. You could have like a bakery cafe, and you could do like tours.
Is it?
We have to get rid of the zombie.
Well, yeah.
Just like a very linear, not open tours. Very linear.
Like velvet ropes.
of course.
Don't leave the.
Don't touch. Don't go in the basement.
Yeah, don't go in the basement.
I'll be like, Miss Foosball, we may be going on a journey shortly, and while we're gone, could you establish the manor as a registered historic site in Akkadia?
I'll look into it. I'll go down to the Citadel, in the middle, the spire. I'll talk to the.
Let's just handle it. Thank you.
We have full trust.
Yeah, sure, okay. She's like clearly has no idea how to do that, but she doesn't want to get fired, so she's
Well, Foosball, I've been thinking.
yeah.
It'd be perfectly fine if your female companion joined us in the manor.
She's my wife, but okay, yeah, she could.
A female companion.
It'd be interesting.
It'd be perfectly fine.
Yeah, I'll tell her.
She could be a maid.
No.
What was that, Carl?
there's no shame in that.
You got something
It's
on
a
your
big
mind?
house to take care of.
Yeah,
Somebody's got to do it.
She could be like the head maid, or
Free lodging.
Yeah.
You could sell your house.
At least she's
live
not
with
a-
us.
We're not forcing
Forever.
you to.
at least she's on a winch.
We're not forcing you to. We're not play with the hilt of my blade.
Well, maybe I'll rent it out or something. I don't know, but yeah, I'll talk to her.
That's a great business strategy.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a long day.
Okay. So then, what do you guys want to do? While you're gone, you're going to have it basically set up as a historic site, and then have Cassius run like a bakery cafe, and
Give tours.
you can have like a gift shop.
Yes, some cheap trinkets.
Yeah.
Well, do we
Keychains.
Little models.
Snow
of the-
globes.
Snow globes.
do we leave out tonight, and try to get out of the city at night and have a head start on our journey, or do we wait till morning?
I'd say wait for morning, have some omelets.
Our signature omelets.
Yeah. Omelets every morning.
I'm
Every
not
day.
feeling omelets tomorrow morning. I think that
Crepes?
waffles has really come to mind right now.
Yeah. man.
Waffles in a bowl?
Toast.
Yes, waffles in a bowl.
I was gonna
What? Is this some kind of inside joke? I don't.
Waffles bowl.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I just not got the joke. I was literally saying toast because that's what I've been eating for like the past couple of days.
Yes, well, let's sleep it off, or you sleep it off, and
What do I sleep off?
the day, and
Yes.
we're going to head out in the morning.
Cool.
Cool. What's next?
Sleep.
Sleep. Go to bed.
All right.
Good night.
Well, the day passes.
Do we still like experience weird things at night, or?
I was just checking that. You're good.
Okay.
No ghosts.
Yeah. All right. So the next day you get up.
Make some waffles in a bowl.
Cassius can make some waffles.
Cassius, I'm gonna take over the kitchen for this morning. I feel the need to cook.
So, okay, yeah.
You can help me.
Oh,
if
all
you
right.
like.
Yeah, what do you need me to do?
We're gonna make waffles, and we're gonna put them in a bowl.
I love waffles.
And then we're gonna fill the bowl up with assortment of different kind of goods. Some people like chicken and waffles. Some like
Waffle bowls.
bacon with waffles, and
I like it.
Jelly?
It's weird.
With waffles.
'Cause
Have you
I've
ever tried
never done it before, but life's too short.
exactly. Sometimes you just have to go on an adventure.
Yeah.
By the way, we're leaving the house today.
Oh, okay, yeah. You wanted me
we
to
might not be back for quite some
you want me to
time.
run a bakery, right? I can do that.
Yes, sir. That's
Okay.
exactly what we'd like you to do.
He makes the shit out of those waffle bowls. No, he will pick up your slack. He rolled a nat 20 on his.
Yes! Best waffles ever.
Yeah, it's like
You mean waffle bowls?
he like cooks them somehow. He bakes them into bowls. Like he makes bowls out of waffles, not waffles in a bowl. And then he fills them with fruit. There's one with like fruit and like cream. There's one with bacon and eggs, and there's one with like hollandaise and
Ice cream in a waffle bowl.
Yeah,
Frozen dairy product.
yeah. I mean, and they're delicious. This is great. I think I'll do this. I'll sell these while you guys are gone.
That's not a bad idea. I suggest maybe more variety, but this is great. This is delicious.
Yeah,
Signature dish.
chocolate waffle bowls.
Maybe you should try this thing called a waffle cone. And put like frozen dairies in it.
That's a good idea. he's like just thinking.
All
He's
the
like, oh, I wish I
possibilities.
could write this down. Anyway,
You could braille it down. I mean, you could get like a little poker. I mean, you do some poking.
Waffles will, as the majordomo and documancer, will write it down.
Thank you, Waffles Bowl. Did you like your waffle bowl?
Yeah, it was great.
You didn't think anything weird about it being a waffle bowl?
No, I
So,
mean, yeah,
what
it looked
was-
weird,
what-
but it was delicious.
I'm just gonna blurt out. So, what foosball like to waffle bowl?
Okay, do you guys
It's time to go.
do you guys make any preparations before you go?
Make sure to get dressed.
Yes, that's probably. good.
This time I'm not going to wear rags. I'm going to bring
Yeah.
all the armor and
What about your
everything.
shield? You bringing your shield?
Yes, I'm bringing shield.
Okay.
Bring
good.
all your adventuring gear, armors, weapons.
Hey, this is the first time you've actually
I'll put,
brought your shield.
I'm
No, I
gonna
had it with last one.
I'm gonna go ahead and
yeah,
just
but
like
you had it like concealed, or no? You left it at the house.
No, I carried it.
Oh,
but I'm gonna go ahead and give Dunk a nice wax, clear coat, shining.
Buff him, yeah.
buff him out.
give him some armor all.
Yeah, wax on, wax off.
But that's an actual brand.
Okay, yeah, and it will take about a day if you rented a carriage or like horses or something. It would take about a day. On foot, maybe 2 days.
Who's on for a horse?
The horse.
I'm gonna get a horse.
We don't need a horse.
I'm getting a horse. How much?
Basically, if you want to shop around, it's going to take you pretty much a day. You'll make a wisdom survival or intelligence investigation check. And then players can aid you, giving +1 to your check for each aiding player. Additionally, you can spend 10 gold pieces to grease the wheels for an additional +1 on the check to a maximum of +5. And then
not worth
you'll
it.
roll this check, and I'll tell you what you find on a horse or
gonna-
something.
I thought he was just trying to go to the horse merchant and be like, "Look, who's buying a horse?"
Yeah, the horse guy.
Yeah.
The centaur out front.
Yeah. We just
I just go in and let me be like, "Hey, who is actually buying a horse for a small island? Cut me a break. Like you probably haven't made any money, and you just this is a deal. Just give me like a little discount."
Sorry, I just suddenly imagined a centaur running a stables, and I had like all kinds of weird moral quandaries in my head. I didn't hear a thing you guys just said.
You need to do that now. You need to have a centaur.
Yeah.
Okay, Chris is the only one that's been saying anything.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm easily forgettable. But anyway, so I will go up to the centaur. Is that confirmed?
No.
Okay.
There are multiple people who sell horses. You could find many people who are willing to sell or rent
How much?
horses or
Can we
various
go to
animals.
discount horses?
You do know, since you've lived in Akkadia, there is a business called Crazy Eldry enterprises. He does everything. He's got, travel companies. He's got magic item warehouses. He's got anything you want, but it's dubious quality. So if you just want a generic horse, that's basically, you would go to Crazy Eldry's Horse Emporium and you can buy a horse.
How about we on rations?
I-
Now that I'm thinking about it, we might need to go shopping.
Well,
before we go on
I
to
haven't
the
actually
adventure.
eaten any of my rations. I just keep eating at taverns and drinking alcohol
And waffles.
and waffles and omelets.
I mean, we could bring some from
Yeah.
the house.
Yeah, we do have a
How many rations do you have currently on your person?
Do you keep count of that? I just shove stuff in my back. I just
10.
shove stuff in my
I
book
have
bag and was like, all right, that's going with me.
And it's only a day if
have
you take
10.
a horse.
Okay,
and then
we're good.
You're going to a fishing village.
Well, I say we walk. I mean, it could take a day to find a quality.
You know what?
horse. Anyway.
Horse, wagon. That way, if we find the chests and stuff, we can just bring it back. We don't have to carry a chest full of gold all the way back. Horse, wagon, done.
So I'm going to actually do your thing
Uh-huh.
and search for a wagon and a good horse to pull it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Make either a wisdom survival or an intelligence investigation check.
Do you need some money? I'll give you some money.
You said survival or
Investigation.
investigation is going to be an 8.
An 8. Cool.
That's still really
But
good for.
Can I use my extensive network because I'm a horse person? I can use my extensive network
Wait, you're half centaur?
to.
I thought we were still on that joke.
It says I can find a mount or vehicle or with that ability.
Yeah, you can find one. You find,
I mean,
as you start searching around, there is a strike going on in the city where basically there's an equestrian laborers union, and they have all gone on strike.
lovely.
So every business you go to, every stable, every representative to buy or sell horses or other farm animals are having a strike. So basically there's a huge backlog of work and things where nobody wants to work, nobody's getting anything done.
Excellent.
So unless you want to
Can I find a wagon?
yeah, but you can't find a horse.
I don't know.
You can just pay for a wagon.
Yeah.
if you
Can
want.
I
Yeah.
purchase a wagon?
Yeah. And you're getting it at retail value. You're not going to get it at a discount.
Can I use my hordes person ability to make a charisma check to negotiate a 50% discount on the item?
Sure, yeah.
I love it.
All right, I'm gonna make my charisma check.
All right.
Hey. One day we'll stop being so excited about charisma check.
All right, I got a 6, so that definitely failed.
Oh, yeah, no.
It's a good thing we don't have a bard, otherwise it'd be nothing but charisma checks.
Yeah, so it's...
So I'll be like, so this wagon looks. I know a lot about wagons.
And it's just,
I'm a wagon person.
Yeah. They're so backed up with work. The guy's like, no, man, the price is on it. He points to a sign. It's 35 gold pieces.
All right,
Like,
all right.
It's 35 gold or nothing. I got a lot to do.
All right, if you can hold it for me, I'll come right back and get it.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so I go.
He takes the sign off of it.
All right, so I go and get Dunk and hook him up with the
Okay.
wagon.
Yeah, it's just like a basic kind of covered wagon, pioneer style, the big canvas cover. But Dunk can pull it, no
Going
problem.
to the Oregon
Yeah.
Trail.
Yeah, the Pescatoon Trail,
The Acadian Trail.
the Akkadia Trail.
So you're doing that. I'll be upstairs and I'll dump out all my clothes out of my duffel bag. And I'll bring it just for extra carrying. Mm-hmm. And then I'll head downstairs again and see you outside hooking Dunk up.
Cool. So then I have two more questions. One pretty easy to answer. Hawthorne, are you bringing either or both parts of the artifact?
I am bringing the timepiece of travel,
Okay,
the small one.
but not the orrery.
No,
you're
the
leaving
orrery
that locked
is still
up.
locked up in
Okay.
the workshop.
Also, are you guys bringing Rolf and or not?
We're definitely bringing both.
Okay.
I was going to say yes to not.
We're getting Rolf out of the city.
Yeah, Rolf will say, all right, yeah, let's go.
Come on, Rolf. It's time to go.
So I've only been to Akkadia. So I've never been to these little villages.
You're going to love it. It's going to be beautiful.
Hide your books.
There's going to be roses everywhere, Rolf.
Okay.
Look at the pretty flowers, Rob.
So then, you guys ready yourselves? Are you going to set out in the morning? I'll take it.
I thought
Just
we were
one
already
morning, or
setting
are you
out.
just
He was
gonna
already
go now.
You were already hooking
No.
up done.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Let's go now.
We'll just go now. So then we will take a break here, I think, as we see everybody loading up their stuff, ready to head out the gates and on the road to Pescatoon, where hopefully they will find a resolution to this 10-episode long plot arc about an artifact. Thank you, everybody, for listening. If you enjoy what we do, check us out on Instagram or on Patreon. If you want to support us, we're offering up some new Patreon-exclusive content. You get access to our Discord, all kinds of good stuff. We'll be hopefully starting now. We'll try to release episodes every Wednesday.
Also, a huge thanks to Tuesday Night Podcast
Yes.
for mentioning us in their podcast.
Yes,
It
thank you to
was
Tuesday Night
wonderful.
Games. They gave us a big shout out on their official podcast about our recent one-shot recording of Mothership RPG, which they produce. It's fantastic. Also, check that out if you haven't listened to it. And we will see you again next time.
Bye.